Okay, it's time for another one of those awesome movies that's probably going to lose the box office to Avatar. This week's edition brings Mel Gibson's The Edge of Darkness. Now, if you've seen the trailer, you have a pretty good idea of essentially what the first 5 minutes of the movie is. Okay. Essentially, Mel Gibson is a cop. I know it's a stretch for Mel Gibson to be playing a cop, as he's done quite a few roles as a cop. His daughter is coming home. They never really explain why. You never really find out why. Because the scene they show in the trailer of her getting shot pretty much happens in the first 5 minutes of the movie. He tells her that she's sick, and then all of a sudden, we take her to the hospital. Open the door, boom, shotgun blast, she's done. So pretty much you have a grieving Mel Gibson beating the crap out of people physically, mentally, psychologically. This is Mel Gibson at his finest. And, he's had a hiatus, he comes back, and he plays a broken man beautifully. I mean, there's so much. This is a depressing movie. Not depressing like Brothers is depressing, but this is depressing. This is Mel Gibson with nothing to lose, doing whatever he has to do to essentially try to get his point across. There's essentially most of his interplay, it's either him and the next person to give him some ideas. It's him essentially interrogating people, and then he has the Englishman. If you remember seeing it from the trailer, the guy who more or less says, I'm the person from connecting point A to point B, he's kind of like a fix-it guy. They have some beautiful dialogue. This movie actually has some scenes and some lines. People actually laughed. Because the dialogue comes out really true and makes a lot of sense. And it kind of points to, when you've got things that are very, very super intense, and it's like, well, this is protocol. And then when someone kind of throws in a little bit of logic and defeats protocol, it's actually kind of humorous. Now, this is violent. It touches on certain things. You have politics, corporate greed, things that are fairly timely. I guess all of the time, because there's always politics, corporate greed, people trying to further themselves through, the combination of the two. And all in all, this is a very well-acted movie. So far for this year, Book of Eli, Denzel Washington, beautiful acting. Mel Gibson in The Edge of Darkness, again, really good, solid acting. When we left, I told my wife, this movie really needed? She's like, what? I need to be in 3D. I need to have 8-foot-tall blue people. Because the theater we went to go see it at is still playing Avatar on their main screen. But they also have New Moon too, so I guess, if you want to go with big budget, low substance, that's what you go for. Now, again, back to Mel Gibson, Edge of Darkness. Well acted, good script, works well, beautiful flow for being under 2 hours. Does it get kind of... The end, the very, very last couple seconds comes off slightly bizarre, but since he's occasionally talking to his dead daughter every now and then, you can tell that he's with the grieving process. He actually is, he relives moments, where it's he's getting ready to shave his face. He looks down, there's his daughter, and goes back to a time when he remembers, helping her shave her face, she was, emulating daddy. And those scenes, they sound kind of corny, but they come off pretty well. Mel does a phenomenal job with this. Do I think Mel Gibson's back? I think if he sticks to roles like this, where it is actual acting, we're going to realize, what? Mel Gibson, for all this time, is still a really good actor. Is he kind of damaged goods? But you know what? Yeah. But, face it, we'd love to see somebody fall, and we'd love their comeback. Mel Gibson, Edge of Darkness, I highly recommend seeing it.